Happy 2023 to my Ballistic Blood-brothers and Sisters in arms. Now, you may notice a few differences on the channel this year. The first difference is I seem to be in somewhat reasonable health for a change, and that's that's a pretty good thing as far as I'm concerned. Secondly, I'm putting together a podcast studio, hence the new look here. And my purpose for doing that is severalfold. Not only to have a place to do intros and outros and that kind of thing, but most importantly, to be able to stay in touch with you. I want to involve you in the conversation. I want to do some podcasts. I want to have some live chats. We've got some serious political problems. Not that we don't always have something on the horizon, but recently it's been a little bit worse than normal. So I want to be able to involve you in these conversations and see if we can reach more people with this. And it's fun. I like talking with you anyway. So we're starting out 2023 with something a little bit different, a little bit new, not entirely in concept to the channel. We're going to look at a flamethrower by PulseFire. And if you're not new to the channel, you'll know that flamethrowers aren't anything new for us, and the interest has certainly always been there. For a matter of fact, we spent a little bit of time with the folks from throwflame.com a few years ago and did some close-ups on their equipment and shot some fun video on it. And this is going to be a little different than that. It's a little bit smaller, and it's going to address probably the biggest, I guess what I heard is a problem about those, and it was the price. They were a little bit expensive. Well, they're a lot of bit expensive, and they were definitely out of the budget for some of us. These should be a little bit more reasonable. So we have a nice winter snow. Again, it's January in 2023. I'm in the state of Maine, which looks like Hoth for most of the year, and thought it might be a good time to get out in the driveway and not play with, but work with a flamethrower a little bit. Clean up the snow in a responsible way. So this rig runs on straight gasoline. At least today we're running straight gasoline. You have the option of mixing it, cutting it with diesel, and we'll absolutely explore that in the future. But for today, we're just running it on straight gasoline. It's a real neat unit. It's electronically fired. You need two hands to shoot it for safety purposes. And it's a really neat little rig. And we just want to familiarize ourselves with it a little bit. And then we'll look at it a lot more in depth in the near future. Now, as an added bonus with this system, it actually comes with something that probably every flamethrower should have. It has the ability to mount on a rail system. So you can utilize it as what some may consider the ultimate accessory for their black rifle or their AR-15. How cool is that? Anyway, we've got a little bit of snow. It's not supposed to snow a lot. We're not supposed to get a lot of depth with that. Let's spend a few minutes out there just becoming acclimated with this, learning a little bit about the PulseFire Flamethrower, and see what we think. So how cool is that? What a neat, fun little rig. I can't wait to get out to the test facility and spend some proper time on it. And most importantly, we need some decent targets for this thing. So some of the coolest ideas, some of the best ideas we have on this channel come from you. So I'm going to selfishly tap into that resource again. And I want to hear from you in the comments. What would make a good target for this flamethrower in our next video, in our overview? What would you like to see? If you could fill in the blank in this sentence, flamethrower versus, what would you call it? What should we use for that? Leave me some comments down below and let me know what you want to see us light up with the PulseFire Flamethrower. So I hope that you enjoyed this quick look at that really cool new little PulseFire Flamethrower. I hope that you had a good 2022, and I hope you have a fantastic 2023 on the horizon. We've certainly got a lot of really fun things coming forward here. And like I said at the beginning, my health is getting better. And man, I've got a few years worth of catching up to do. I owe you a lot of content, and we've got that content there. If you did, please click like, share us with your friends in your vast social media universe. Subscribe to the channel if you don't already. Don't forget to check the link in the description below the video to get to Bunker Branding, to look at the really cool merch that they put together for us. And if you like to participate a little bit more, probably the best place to do that is on Facebook at facebook.com/guntestvids. Anyway, till next time, have fun and be safe. Happy 2023.